And welcome to day 13, superstars. So as per usual, Greek style, I'm a little bit late. Don't know why I like to generalize. So welcome. 12 minutes late. I do apologize, but I'm super excited to deliver today's transmission. And this is a really, really potent, powerful tool that I've used over the last 5 years of my journey to manifest all sorts of amazing things, like huge speaking gigs at Freedom Festival, and all sorts of stuff, business growth, clients, money, love of my life, all sorts of really cool stuff. So it's a really, really potent gratitude subconscious mind hack, and I'm going to show you how to use this. Before we get straight into it, by the way, give me a yes if you're excited to implement this tool, and we're actually going to workshop it together. So we implement together on the call, and then you've literally got something to speak into existence and to implement and to use starting from tomorrow morning. So super exciting. I'm all about the implementation. Remember, it's never a lack of information of why we're not where we want to be. It's a lack of implementation. So really like inviting you as well in the new year to looking at where we can strip back, all these things we've got, like a lot of us have got, a lot of fingers in different pies. And it's like, if we were to just take one thing, one course, one mentor, one thing, one investment, and invest our time, energy, and money, all of our resources into that one thing, what difference would that make in your life? And really looking at decluttering potentially, things that aren't 100% necessary. So all about the implementation, baby. I'm excited. Give me a yes if you're excited. I know some of you have already dropped a yes. Before I do go into this amazing tool, I do want to share one thing though, and that is a very exciting drum roll news. And that is that, due to really, really popular demand, and I've had people from Perth and Sydney and Melbourne all reach out and say, hey, what about Melbourne? What about Perth? What about Sydney? To come do your workshop. And even though I have plans to take this Awaken Manifestor, very highly advanced manifestation workshop, full day workshop, to other states, for now I've started in Gold Coast. And so I was planning to pretty much do an Australian tour in March this year. But I'm thinking, you know what? Why hold out months before people in other states have access to these amazing quantum tech and tools and advanced manifestation concepts and processes? The world needs it now. And when I really tuned into my mission and divine service said, create a live stream option. Create a live stream option for those that want to be there and experience this full day. And so what I've decided to do is create a live stream option for those that do live interstate, that can't come to the workshop in person and don't want to wait till March. Get yourself a live stream ticket. So yeah, just letting you know, this is stuff that, think of this workshop kind of like a deep dive on what I've kind of shared over these 21 days. If you've done the 21-day challenge before, there's some really super potent galactic advanced stuff. And so this is my opportunity to spend a full day with you, not just to give you a helicopter ride, or not just to give you a 5-minute teach piece, but to actually go super deep and to implement some really amazing stuff together, so that you leave the room fully equipped with some really freaking powerful, potent manifestation tools and processes that you can implement into your life, and then seeing this ripple effect into your business, your brand, your marketing, and then being a beacon of light for your soul tribe. So we're going to be starting the day off with taking your vibe pulse. So literally looking at, your vibe wheel, and looking at where the pieces potentially are creating wonky manifestations for you. So this is going to be a huge insight. Please get as well, full transparency, the things that I'm sharing at this workshop, I've never, ever shared at any subatomic shift workshop, raise your vibration workshop. This is a completely whole new advanced workshop. So if you've ever been to one of my challenges or webinars or workshops, please understand this is next level advanced. So if you're ready and you're ready, please get yourself in the room. So after doing our vibe pulse, we're going to be sharing things like We're going to be looking at your time and money grid, and I'm going to be explaining deeply what a grid is and how it all sort of unlocked and totally landed and made sense for me, because I know there's a lot of buzzwords out there like timelines and grids and codes. So I'm going to be explaining in depth exactly what each one is and how it relates to your life, in your everyday life, with your business, with money, with your relationships. And we're going to be busting the time and money scarcity grip that a lot of us still feel quite trapped and confined in, and looking at how to actually start unplugging and ripping these cords from this 3D matrix, which, let's be honest, is the shift that's taking place right now, 3D to 5D, and the 4D gate is open. And it's my mission that I help as many light workers, light warriors, light leaders to get them onto the 4th dimensional bridge, and then eventually help them shift into the 5D earth. And for you to be a beacon of light to your tribe. And that's my mission. Carissa's tuning in from the balcony. Hello, lovely lady. So I'm super excited, and obviously going into a really beautiful, potent process around unlocking your soul gifts and your codes. I think there's a lot of hoo-ha and woo-woo around what are codes? How do I unlock them? And so I literally delivered this piece in the 4-day Awaken Manifestor event that I ran in December. And there was so many beautiful clients that came to me and said, oh my gosh, I've heard of codes for so long, and thinking, what the hell? Like, what's my mystery codes? And the process you just took us through, Alex, wow, I finally get it. It's landed. I know what my codes are. I know what to do in my marketing now. I know what to showcase. I'm so excited. And so this is what I want to deliver as part of this full day workshop. I've got so much more stuff that I want to share, but let's just say we're going to be going into lower realm money versus higher realm money too, and how to access and call in higher realm money, and what the difference really is, and a stack of really awesome activations as well. So you leave the room, like I said, fully equipped, and yeah, just I want to help you start your 2021 full-fledged rock and roll. And I feel like a full day together is going to be an absolute game changer. So if you can't get yourself into the room and you don't live in Gold Coast or Brisbane, or hey, maybe you feel like flying interstate, it'll absolutely be worth it. But if you can't get yourself in the room, and even for those that live in Brisbane and Gold Coast and are trying to currently get themselves a babysitter to get in the room, this is the backup plan. And for those that live internationally, interstate, live stream tickets are available for, I think I've made them at $59. And you'll also have an opportunity to comment and ask questions as well. So I'm going to make it as interactive and enjoyable as possible. And of course, whether you come in the room or whether you come live stream, whichever ticket you go for. So in room is $129, live stream is $59. And whichever ticket option you decide to get, you will also receive a full recording of the day. So you can watch it again and whatnot. So super exciting. All right, now that's that all said and done, and I'm super excited. I will put the link in the heading somewhere. US here, awesome, Melody. The time difference might be a whack. So I'm thinking US 10 a.m. till 5 p.m. That might be something like, I'm not sure, I'm going to ballpark maybe 4 p.m. till like 11 p.m. So if you're wanting a bit of a nighttime manifestation workshop, then come on in and join live. Otherwise, you can always buy a live stream ticket and you can receive the recording, and you can pretty much just jump on the next day and watch the recording at your own pace in the comfort of your own home. So gratitude manifestation hack. What is it? So basically, in a nutshell, as you know, we've got and we're going to a little bit more of a basic manifestation tool. Even though we're choosing basic concepts, I still think this is very, very powerful. So as you know, and hopefully you guys can see this, I'm going to attempt to draw a really, really horrible iceberg. So as you know, here we go, we've got the iceberg theory. So 95% of what we're manifesting in our life is coming from the subconscious or unconscious mind. Only 5% of the time are we actually present, aware, and manifesting what we're consciously calling in, if that makes sense, from the conscious mind. And so what we're trying to do with this process is we're trying to thin the veil between the conscious and the unconscious mind. So your unconscious mind or your subconscious mind, which by the way, your reality right now is simply a holographic projection of your subconscious beliefs. So today we're going to pretty much embed and implant new beliefs into the subconscious mind using a gratitude manifestation hack. And we're thinning the veil between the conscious and the unconscious, so your conscious mind basically can start seeding the subconscious mind. So I'm giving you a tool that you can use in any area of your life to seed the subconscious mind. So here we go. Basically what you want to do is this is what I like to call pace seed. Now give me a yes if some of you I know have actually already done this with me before, and I'm actually going to fly through this tool because my battery says I've got 10% left. So I'm going to take this as a sign that people want fast and they want me to be quick and you want to implement fast. So I totally believe in you. Let's do it. So basically you're doing pace, seed. Now, what does this mean? What we're doing is we're finding, so we're going to reverse engineer it. Step one is, I want you to actually write on your workbook, pace, seed. And so what we're doing is we're finding physical evidence and we're pacing, meaning where we're opening up the conscious mind to start believing the very thing that we want to embed as a belief of this is my reality right now. Okay, because what I found is with affirmations or incantations or even magical scripting, if we've got a lot of resistance, meaning the conscious mind is already calling bullshit on the very thing that we're trying to believe, right, and become in alignment with, it doesn't matter how many times you say it, the subconscious mind is going to go, nah, reject, right? Because there's too much chitter chatter in this part. So what we're doing with the paces, we're opening up the conscious mind to be like, oh yeah, that's true. Oh yeah, that's true as well. So we're getting a yes, and then feeding it something that hasn't yet manifested. So you want to put pace, seed. The next step is we're going to reverse engineer this. I love it, Melanie. I love it that it's already making more sense. So the next step is getting really clear on what you're wanting to seed into your subconscious mind. So I'm going to use an example and I want you guys to basically follow with something that you want to manifest. Let's say my seed, and I'm just going to be totally vulnerable and transparent here for the purposes of serving you guys at the highest. Let's say that the thing that I want to manifest is a fully sold out Gold Coast workshop. Yeah? Now, I know live stream tickets can never really be fully sold out, but let's just say my full intention is I'm so grateful and thankful that my Gold Coast workshop fully sold out. Yeah? And so that's the seed. So we're reverse engineering it. So step number one is to get really clear on what you're wanting to manifest and languaging it, writing it out as I'm so grateful and thankful that, or it can be I'm so grateful and excited now that. Okay, so you're speaking it in present tense and you're just adding I'm so grateful and thankful, or I'm so excited and thankful that. Yeah? And you're languaging it. Now that I've manifested 10 clients into my business. Now that I have manifested a 50K money buffer. Now that I have attracted the love of my life into my reality. Now that I have created the body of my dreams. Whatever it is, you're languaging it as if it's already done in the present tense. So that's getting clear on what it is. It could be your intention from day one, or it could be something completely different. The next step is to then find 3 examples of physical evidence where it supports the thing you're wanting to manifest and being in gratitude for them. So for example, they have to be in relation. This is the most number one important thing. They have to be in relation. So it can't be, I'm so grateful and thankful the sun is shining in Melbourne today. I'm so grateful and thankful that 10 people are on live with me right now. I'm so grateful and thankful that I have lovely teeth. I'm so grateful and thankful that my Gold Coast workshop sold out. Doesn't make any sense. They're not related. So what it might look like instead is I'm going to try and think of things that are in relation to the thing I'm wanting to manifest and being in gratitude for them. So it might look like this. And these are things that have actually come true. So it might look like this. I'm so grateful and thankful that I have toured Australia 3 times with very successful workshops and people love my workshops. That's one. I'm so grateful and thankful that I've already sold 15 tickets in 2 days to my Gold Coast workshop. Tick, true fact. And then I have to find a third one. So it might be, I'm so grateful and thankful that I know that my workshops are so freaking potent and people receive massive amounts of value and will leave the room feeling fucking amazing and amazed, right? So give me a yes if this is making sense, guys. So I've just found 3 things that actually opens up the conscious mind, because it's like, well, if I've already toured Australia 3 times and already had sold out workshops before in the past, if I've already sold 15 tickets in 2 days, and if I know my workshops provide good value, then all of a sudden my seed, which hasn't come true yet, but my seed of I'm so grateful and thankful that the Gold Coast workshop fully sold out, it doesn't seem like a stretch anymore. The conscious mind isn't calling bullshit. But let me ask you this, right? Would anyone else potentially have stuff coming up if you've literally launched a workshop and you feel the pressure of it having to sell out in 7 days? Please get, I usually have a 6-week period of selling tickets to any workshops I run. I never do a 9-day sale for my workshops. So yeah, there was resistance come up. My heart told me to do it, but then the chitter chatter came in and said, can you actually do this? Can you actually fill out a workshop in freaking 9 days? Alex, who do you think you are? This is ridiculous. No one else does this. Is this irresponsible? But really, it was just me following through with my courage and execution and actually following through before the chitter chatter came through. And this is going to support me in manifesting a fully sold out workshop. So please get very, very simple. We're opening up the conscious mind. It's pace, 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 seed. You're getting a yes, yes, yes. Oh, not too much of a stretch. And so these are things that have already happened in your reality. This is something that hasn't yet. All spoken in present tense as if it's already happened. So it might be, for like, yeah, give me an example. I'll give you an example. For business, let's say you're trying to attract 5 new soulmate clients into your online business this month. The seed would be, thanks Carissa, I'm so grateful and thankful that I now attracted 5 soulmate clients into my business with ease and grace and flow. So then we're going to find 3 things that provide physical evidence of why of course this would happen. So it might be, I'm so grateful and thankful that I'm consistently putting out so much epic value and content on my social media platforms and people are loving it. I'm so grateful and thankful for the clients I already have and how they are creating extraordinary results and how they're loving their experience working with me. I'm so grateful and thankful that I attracted, 3 clients last month, and it's inevitable that does that make sense? So obviously be as personal as you can. And this is you. Think of a belief system as like a belief is like a little living organism in the subconscious mind. And some organisms are big and some are small. Our only job in life is to focus on things in our physical reality that are going to feed the little living organisms that are in alignment with your mission, with your path, with what you're wanting to manifest. A lot of us are focusing on the shit that we don't want, which means the belief of I can never do this, oh, I'm broke, this is really hard. They grow. Instead of finding all this physical evidence of, oh my God, this is easy, this is fun, I can do this, I'm a powerful manifestor, everything is always working out for me. And so with this, we're actually growing this belief over here with all of these. I don't feel I need to explain any further. I love you guys. Thank you so much for joining on this transmission. Please remember to click the link on the description. I'm going to pop it in right now for either the in the room person tickets. There's only at this stage, I think 11 left, or obviously live stream. I love you so much. You got this, and see you on day 14 tomorrow. Mwah! And Happy New Year, legends.